Alright guys, so a quick review on this clipper. I'm sorry I'm doing this review in my truck. I'm actually on my way to return these clippers and I decided to do a last minute review. But as far as the clippers, let me just start off with the pros and then the negatives. As far as the pros, I really like the build quality on it. I think it's not slippery. I love the fact that the on and off button's right here. It's real quiet. I love these notches right here, man, because I'm still fairly new into barbering, so it's still kind of a good guide in it. It opens up pretty well. I would say like definitely over like a half, but definitely not. I don't think it opens up to a number one, but it has a really long run time, and I actually really like this dock right here, so that way you never forget to plug it in. And again, the build quality is real nice. You can actually hear some of the hair being cut, but the con is that it just is not strong, man. At least for me. I know everybody, depending where you cut at, what ethnicities your clients are, they're gonna have different hair textures, and what kind of haircut you do is definitely gonna matter. But as far as for me, man, like, this definitely is only good for fading, and in my opinion, it's not good for fading if your clients have thicker hair. Because I was knocking down the bulk with my other stronger clipper, and I was only using it for fading. And even at that, it would get stuck on some of my clients that have thicker hair, and I feel like a good amount of my clients have thicker hair. But it's definitely not good for like clipper over comb or knocking down bulk, and I kind of expected that, but man, it's, in my opinion, it's really weak. So it's definitely not versatile. But I guess if you have clients that have I guess maybe thinner hair or medium hair, as far as the density of the hair, I guess it'll work for you, but it's definitely only going to be, in my opinion, good for fading. Like, you're not going to be able to do number 2s and number 3s on the sides, and or for like knocking out bulk and so on. But yeah, I really wanted to like this clipper because I love everything else about it, but it's just the power is not there. The power is not there. If there's any way maybe the company could, I don't know, maybe just, even if they could increase the power and if it's at a sacrifice for the battery life, I think it'll still be good, because it's got 4 hours battery life, and you're never gonna really need it because you have this little docking station, so you're always going to have it charging. So maybe if the company could do something like decrease the runtime but increase the power, man, then it would be definitely a game changer. But I really wanted to like these clippers, but it's just not strong enough. And it's kind of, for me, like a one-trick pony. It could really only be used for fading, and it's can't even fade thick hair. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to return them. But I will say their customer service is good, because I kind of went out slightly outside their 2-week return policy, and they're still gonna accept it, and they're gonna waive the restocking fee for me. So I will say at least they kind of stand by their product and try and do what's right for the customer. But again, it's only my opinion. I just wanted to share that with you because all the reviews I've seen on YouTube are all positive. They're all positive, and so I just wanted to show you guys my perspective, just so that way you can see. I mean, it does have at least some negatives, at least for me and my clientele. But hope you guys like it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I also have a podcast on YouTube by the same name, Behind the Barber. It's on Apple Podcast, and of course my YouTube name is also Behind the Barber. Oh, and one last thing. The other problem I had with it, at first I thought it was good because it had magnetic guards, but I felt that if companies know we're gonna zero gap them, I don't know why they still like don't fix it to where it doesn't make that noise on the guard. So obviously it's like still kind of hitting a little bit, and especially once you apply pressure when you're fading on the head, like, it's gonna make that noise right there. And I just feel like it's just not too secure, like, because on my Andis purple guard, it's really secure, it doesn't move at all.